Cam, are you working with Makai with the same trainer down there?
No, sir. I'm back in Charlotte right now. Makai's in Dallas.
That you were working with him, right?
Yes, sir.
So what are you doing now compared to what you were doing down in Dallas as far as preparing yourself?
Very similar things. Lifting weights. I lift in a condition 6 days a week, and then I do position work 3 of those days, similar to what I was doing pre-draft down there with Duke, and with Makai when I was in pre-combine.
Hey, Cam, it's Kim Jones from NFL Network. How are you?
Good, and you?
I'm great, thank you. You know, in this virtual world, I don't think it's as easy to converse with people, to get to know people, but you and Makai did have that relationship from training together. What is your friendship like, would you say, and what's he like as a guy?
That's why it's crazy. So me and Makai, we met each other at MJP down there working with Duke, and like I said, we just kind of hit it off from jump. We've been real close. It was like a group of us. It was like 4 of us. Well, 5 of us. That was real close when we were training. And me and Makai were one of those guys. So we were always just joking, playing around together. We said we worked hard. I said we know when to work, we know when to play, but we always got our work in. Both of us work extremely hard. So, and both of us care about football a lot. So that was one thing that we just hit it off the bat. And then, like I said, I like to tell jokes and stuff, and Makai laughs at everything I say. So that definitely helped our relationship. But yeah, Makai, he's just a fun go happy person. Like, he's crazy when you look at his film. The way he is off the field, he's the opposite on the field. So he's a big kid off the field.
Speaking of big, if I can follow up, I mean, you're a large guy. I've covered large guys in the NFL forever. Mekhi Becton is an enormous human being. Does his athleticism surprise even you at all at that size?
Most definitely. I remember when I first met Mekhi, we were running and we were doing certain drills, and he was still recovering from like an ankle injury from the season, and he was still just like everyone, like when he would go, like the whole gym would kind of just like stop. Everybody's like, oh yeah. So Mekhi is definitely a freak.
Thank you, Cam.
Okay.
In your training, what positions are you working at as far as your footwork and hand placement?
I'm working 4 positions. I'm working both guard positions and both tackle spots.
Has the team given you any guidance as to where you might play with them?
Yes, sir. Those positions, guard and tackle.
Karen, you were talking about your relationship with Mekhi. What's it been like? Like, what's the contact been like with you guys since you both got drafted by the same team and now you're in the virtual meetings together?
It's pretty much the same as it was before. Like I said, those group of guys that I got close with during that pre-combine process, we still talk. We communicate in some way every day. It's like we have like a group message, whether on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. One of those we communicate every day. So when we got drafted, like I had just talked to Mekhi, I think like the day before the draft, like all of us were talking, and like I said, when I got drafted, he hit me up. But it's still kind of the same. It's just crazy seeing someone and actually knowing someone in the meetings. So I feel like that's really gonna go pay dividends, especially once we get up to New York and we can help each other out and all those type things.
At Charlotte, did you play any guard or was all tackle? And if you haven't played guard, what is the adjustment like? What do you have to work on to get used to guard if you do play there?
Yes, sir. I played exclusively at tackle at Charlotte in games. I practice guard. Like I said, I feel like I can play whatever position that the coach wants me to do. I feel like things happen faster inside. You have more space and more time to react at tackle. So like I said, the bullets fly faster when you're playing at guard. But it's just, I mean, offensive line is offensive line. So I see you just have to be able to be versatile.
You guys had a great pass rusher at Charlotte while you were there. How much did that help you practicing against him?
Oh, it paid extreme dividends. Like I said, me and Alex Highsmith, it was an iron sharpens iron situation. He beat me, I beat him. It was always everybody was watching when me and him would go against each other. And so we went against each other a lot, and I credit that to some of my success, and he would do the same. Being able to see someone like me at practice, and then me being able to see someone like him at practice on the daily, and not brothering each other, but actually working and trying to beat each other and learning from each other and watching film together and all those type of things, like practicing moves and all that type of stuff. Like me and Smitty got extremely close off of that. And like I said, we knew that we weren't gonna see anyone as good as the other on Saturday. So we always felt prepared.
We'll take a few more questions for Cameron.
Along those lines, Cam, did you and Makai, did things get competitive when you guys were working out together before the draft? How competitive did that get, and in what sort of way?
I wouldn't say so much competitive as pre-draft process. You just really worried about yourself. You just want to maximize what you can do, and that's what we were doing. He was grinding in his own right. I was grinding in my own right. It was more of a thing we were working together than against each other. Especially I would say that was for like a whole group. Like we were just trying to learn and feeding off each other's energy and things that like Makai could be good at something that I'm not good at. Okay, well, Makai, how'd you do that? Then I'm better at something than he is, and that's okay. Well, how you do that? So it was just one of those type things. We were just vibing.
How much did it help you, the new coaching staff that came in when you were a senior, the new offensive line coach, just a different way of looking at things as far as that new staff, and you were successful? How much did that new staff during your senior year help your development?
I would say my offensive line coach helped me a lot. He came in, and like I said, he was my sixth offensive line coach in my college career. So I was just so used to it. It was what it was. But then after I stayed and I got around to him, and just me and him have very similar personalities, and his dedication to this craft and my dedication to my craft, we both gelled off that. And like I said, he pushed me to be the best that I could be on the daily. Even those tough days, those hard days, where some coaches will usually pull back on you, it was like when he had those opportunities, that's when he would jump on me more. So, like I said, his standard that he set for me was extremely high, and I tried to reach it every day.
Did he play in the NFL?
No, sir. He played at University of Tennessee, Martin.
Okay.
Are there any more questions for Cameron? All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.